If a man is truly meant for you, your body knows it before your mind does, but your mind keeps arguing with it. You lie awake at night asking the same question over and over. Is he the one, or am I about to get hurt again? And here is the cruel part. After a certain age, you have earned the right to be careful. You have loved men who felt like everything and turned out to be nothing. You have believed the sweet words and then watched the actions never match them. You have been the one who gave and got handed an empty cup in return. So now, even when a genuinely good man finally shows up, you doubt him too. That doubt is not a flaw in you, it is scar tissue. It is the price of everything you survived. But here is what nobody warns you about. That same scar tissue, the thing that was supposed to protect you, can also make you miss the real thing when it is finally standing right in front of you. So here's what I want to give you today. 5 things that always happen when a man is genuinely meant for you. Not signs you have to hunt for, not mixed signals you have to sit and decode at midnight, not games. 5 quiet, unmistakable shifts that show up on their own without you having to pull them out of him when the connection is actually real. And the 4th one is the rarest of all. Most men will never do it in their entire lives, not once, and when a man does it with you, it means more than the words "I love you" ever could. So stay with me all the way to that 4th sign, because it is the one almost nobody talks about, and it is the one that will tell you the truth faster than anything he could ever say. Let me start with the first thing that always happens. The first sign is that he gets calmer around you, not more excited. Now, this one surprises women, and I understand why. The movies taught us that real love is supposed to feel like fireworks, racing heart, butterflies in your stomach, cannot eat, cannot sleep, cannot think about anything but him. We were told that if it is not overwhelming, it must not be love. But I need you to hear this, that overwhelming feeling has a name, and the name is anxiety. That is not always love you are feeling. Sometimes that is your nervous system bracing for danger. Real safety feels completely different. When a man is truly meant for you, his whole body relaxes when you walk into the room. His shoulders come down, his voice slows and softens. He breathes easier just being near you. There is something psychologists call co-regulation, which simply means 2 nervous systems settling each other down, like 2 people finding the same calm rhythm. When it is right, you steady him and he steadies you. So what does this look like in your actual life? It looks like comfortable silences that do not feel like something is wrong. It looks like him falling asleep next to you with his guard completely down. It looks like you noticing that you are not performing anymore either, that you can just be tired or quiet or unmade, and he is still right there. If a man feels less like a roller coaster and more like coming home, please do not mistake that quiet for boredom. That quiet is the sound of a man who finally feels safe. And a man only lets his guard down like that around the one woman his body has decided it can trust. The second sign is that he starts telling you the truth, even the parts that make him look bad. Most men spend their entire lives performing. This is especially true for men over 50. They were raised to be the strong one, the provider, the fixer, the one who always has the answer and never lets you see him sweat. So what they show you at first is the polished version of themselves. The good news, the confident opinions, the stories where they come out looking just fine. But when a man is genuinely meant for you, something quietly shifts. He stops managing his image with you. He admits it when he was wrong, out loud, without you having to drag it out of him. He tells you about the money he is worried about, the health scare he brushed off and told no one, the regret from 20 years ago that he is still ashamed of, the way his first marriage really ended, not the version he tells at parties. Understand what this actually is. This is not oversharing and it is not weakness. This is a man deciding that you are safe enough to finally set the mask down. In your real life, it looks like him getting quiet and then saying, "Can I tell you something I have never told anyone?" It looks like him letting you see the fear under the confidence. Watch for that exact moment because it is sacred. That is a man handing you the key to the room he keeps locked from the entire world. And a man only hands that key to a woman he trusts completely, not to use it against him later. The third sign is that he makes room for you in his actual life without being asked. And I want to slow down on this one because this is where so many good women get fooled. Talk is cheap, and by now you know that better than anybody. Plenty of men will say the most beautiful things and then change absolutely nothing about how they live. They will tell you that you are special while keeping you in a tiny hidden corner of their world. But a man who is meant for you does the opposite. He rearranges his real, actual life to fit you into it. And he does it without a big announcement. He puts you on the calendar weeks ahead of time. He introduces you to his grown children, to his brother, to the friend he has known since he was 19. He remembers that you have a doctor appointment on Tuesday, and he texts on Tuesday afternoon just to ask how it went. He starts keeping the little things you like at his house. Now, here is why this matters so much. These are not grand gestures. They are small and boring and logistical, and that is exactly the point. Grand gestures are easy to fake. Any man can pull off one big romantic night. It is the small, consistent, unglamorous things that reveal where a man has truly placed you in his life. So listen, for the future tense. When he starts casually talking about next spring, next Christmas, the trip you will take someday, and you are simply in it, no big speech, just quietly assumed, pay attention. That is a man who has already decided. When a man is meant for you, he stops saying I and starts saying we. And most of the time, he does not even notice the moment it happened. Now here's where it gets deeper, and I really need you to hear this next part, so let me slow all the way down. Because the fourth sign is the one that separates a man who simply likes you from a man who is truly meant for you. And it is the one that almost no man on earth can fake. The fourth sign is that he lets you see him weak. This is the rare one. And to understand why it matters so much, you have to understand how a man over 50 was actually built. He learned before he could even talk that a man does not cry. A man does not need. A man does not fall apart, and he certainly does not let anyone watch him do it. For 50, 60, 70 years, vulnerability was trained out of him, drilled out of him, shamed out of him. His own father probably never once let him see him weep. So this is not a small habit we are talking about. This is the core operating system of his entire life. So when a man lets you see him afraid, when he lets you watch him grieve his parents or his health or the years he cannot get back, when he says out loud, "I do not know what I would do without you," and his voice actually cracks when he says it, I need you to understand exactly what you are witnessing in that moment. You are watching a man override an entire lifetime of conditioning. He is doing the single hardest thing his psychology will even allow him to do. Most men go their whole lives and never do this with anybody. Not with their wives of 30 years. Not with their own children. Not once. So if a man has let you see him truly weak, even one time, do not you dare file it away as just a bad day, or too much wine, or a rough patch. Treat it as exactly what it is. That is the deepest I love you a man like him is even capable of speaking. Anyone can say the 3 words. Words are easy and words are cheap. Letting you see him completely unguarded, with nothing left to hide behind, that is the truth. That is him telling you, without any words at all, that you are the safest place he has ever found. The fifth sign is that he protects your peace instead of just chasing your attention. And there is a world of difference between those two things, a difference it can take a lifetime to learn. Early attraction is loud. It is a lot of texting, a lot of intensity, a lot of heat, a lot of drama that feels exciting because it feels like passion. But intensity is not the same thing as love. By now, you have learned that the hard way, probably more than once. When a man is truly meant for you, all that noise settles into something steadier and deeper. He becomes careful with your feelings on purpose. He does not leave you guessing where he is or how he feels. He does not vanish for 3 days and then stroll back in like nothing happened, expecting you to just be grateful he returned. Instead, he notices when you are worn down, and he quietly takes something off your plate before you even ask. He would genuinely rather see you feel safe than see you feel dazzled. This is the great shift, the one that changes everything. It is the shift from a man who wants you to a man who has actually chosen you. Attention says, look at me, admire me, chase me back. Protection says, I have got you, you can finally rest. And if you are a woman who has spent her entire life being the strong one, the one who takes care of everybody else, the one who holds the whole family together, then you especially need to feel this difference deep in your bones. Because you are so used to pouring out that you may not even recognize what it feels like to be poured into. The right man does not add more chaos to your life. He is the place where the chaos finally stops. So let me bring all 5 of these together for you now. He gets calmer around you, not more excited. He tells you the truth, even when the truth costs him something. He builds you into his real life without you ever having to ask. He lets you see him weak, the rarest sign of them all, and he protects your peace instead of just performing for your attention. Now I want you to notice what none of these signs are. None of them are fireworks. None of them are grand romantic speeches. None of them are the things the movies and the love songs trained us to sit around our whole lives waiting for. And that is the whole secret right there. A man who is genuinely meant for you does not announce it from the rooftops. He reveals it, slowly and quietly, in the way he steadies the moment you walk in the way he stops protecting the peace of the woman he has chosen. And if you are watching this right now and you have been thinking about one specific man this entire time, counting these signs on your fingers as I went, then here is the very last thing I want you to hold on to tonight. Your doubt is not proof that something is wrong with him. After everything you have lived through and survived, that doubt is just your heart doing its job, being careful with you. But careful is not the same thing as blind. So watch what he does, not the old fear talking in your own head. Because the right man will keep showing you these 5 things, quietly, patiently, over and over again, until one day even your doubt finally runs out of arguments. If this spoke to something in you, I made another video on the 3 quiet reasons a good man goes silent, even when he still loves you deeply, and what that silence is really trying to tell you. I truly think you need to see that one next. But before you go, I would love to hear from you. Which of these 5 signs have you already seen in him? Tell me in the comments, just the number 1 through 5. Because somebody else reading this tonight needs to know she is not the only one who feels this way. And if understanding the man in your life matters to you, then subscribe and stay right here with me. Because every single week, we sit down together and make sense of what he simply cannot put into words.